Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and today I am at a place called Pandyanagari. Most of you might not know this place by the name I just mentioned, but this was the original name of the place. The place is Karkala, which was actually called Pandyanagari during the Pandya reign. And now uh, the name has changed into Karkala eventually with the black rocks here. It has always been called as Karikalu, and that eventually came to be known as Karkala. There's also another theory for the name, that is um, on the elephant's lake. So this is also called Karikola. So that also eventually turned into Karkala is what is told. We don't know what is the original concept behind Karkala, but these are the two theories. So the point is, we are here at one of the world famous statues of Gomateshwara. So this is the route we are going to take to reach there. This is a 300 feet tall cliff and have around 500 steps to go up, and I'll catch you there. See you around. Bye bye. इतना पूरा नहीं चढ़ा जाता मेरे से. By the way, guys, I think this information is important. This is not the only route to reach the Gomateshwara statue. There is another route for the vehicles, which will take you to the top of the mountain there. So I just wanted to take the longer route and the older route, so I'm here. If you can't climb the steps, please take the car and reach the top. Come, let's go. Yeah, guys, I'm at the top of the cliff now, and it started drizzling. Luckily, I did not have to face a lot of rains while I was climbing there. So yeah, there it is. I'll take you to the entrance, and let's see. I have gathered some information from the localites, and some from the internet, and some from my grandmother's stories. So let's put that all together and try to make sense out of it. So here you go. So this pillar that you see is one inevitable structure in any Jain temples or basadis for that matter. So this is called a Manustamba. The further you go, my voice sounds.
Pro, acha, acha.
Yeah, all right. So this is called the Manustamba. So the concept here is anybody who comes to visit the temple, this is the spot where they have to leave their pride outside and go in with a clean heart. So that is the concept, and the deity on the top you can see is called I think that is called the Brahma.
Brahma.
Yeah. So they are basically the 24 Tirthankaras, as you know, in Jainism, and it is said that every Tirthankara is associated with one Yaksha and one Yakshini. So these are supposed to be the protectors of the Tirthankara. So the guardians are not protectors as such. So this is the Brahma Yaksha, and he's supposed to be the guardian for the 10th Tirthankara. So enough of the information. Let us proceed into the temple. And this is the entrance to the temple. Come, let's go inside. So this is a 42 feet monolithic statue of Gomateshwara. One very popular or one very famous character from Jainism. Yeah, so this temple was built by a Pandya emperor called Veera Pandya, and this is from the 14th century. So this is almost 600 years old. In the next 11 years, this would complete 600 years. And the Brahmastamba that I showed you outside was constructed just 4 years post the construction of this temple and the structure. Uh, this statue is 42 feet tall and the base is 5 feet tall. Statue was constructed down and it was brought all the way up and established here. So let's just take a look around. This is the original structure. This has not been changed. So the compound walls have also been there ever since. And I think we better go inside. So I'll show you some more things. क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी. And yeah, this is the Dhwajastamba. So I just inquired some people here as well. So this is different from Manustamba. So Manustamba has a very particular intention of wanting people to leave all their egos, pride and everything outside before they enter into the temple. And this is basically a flag post rather. Okay, Dhwajastamba actually means the flag post. And during certain celebrations or events, a flag is hoisted there, which is a signal to the people around saying there is a function that is happening and it has started. So please pay your visits here. So that is Dhwajastamba. You see Dhwajastamba not only in Jainism but also in Buddhism and Hinduism as well. So most of the temples or almost all the temples around will have the Dhwajastamba in various. Fortunately, we are at the coastal Karnataka and the wind here has a lot of salt in it. So you can see the corrosion that has caused in the structure. And the carvings are not as evident as they used to be right now. But they are still beautiful carvings given that these were constructed like 600 years ago. So we are here at the Gomateshwara statue. It looks small from the distance, but right now you can see how gigantic it is. 42 plus 5, so that is a total 47 feet structure here. And let's take a little closer. So yeah, the structure has been here for such a long time. But imagine there is no damage whatsoever. Just when I entered from the stone column outside, I told you the cause of erosion and how the structure damages. But see this structure, there is no signs of any damage. Every detail that has been carved, be it a vein or be it the creepers here at the legs, see the details of the fingers, the fingernails, and everything remains intact. So there is a very particular reason for this. There's something called a Mahamastaka that happens once in every 12 years. So the statue is I don't know the name, don't know the English word for Abhisheka, but they construct a whole platform here, and from the top they put the milk, curd, turmeric powder, and a lot of other things. Okay, so these are certain elements that have helped the stone to keep its quality intact. So that is the reason why this thing has not been damaged or there are no wear and tears to the structure. So let's go the other side of the statue. Go here. So as most of us know, Jainism is known for 24 Tirthankaras. So some of the Tirthankaras are all depicted here. Sorry, there are no names, and I am not that knowledgeable to know the names anyways. But as I was telling you, so there is a Yaksha and Yakshini associated with every Tirthankara. You can see in every statue, there's a Yaksha on the left hand side and there is a Yakshini on the right hand side. So every Tirthankara is associated with the Yaksha and Yakshini. Imagine all of this being carved from a monolith with the most basic equipments or
Resources.
Yeah, as we call them as primitive tools. We've always been of the opinion that people from the older times were primitive. They only used to have primitive, equipments or devices to use. But when you look into the details of the structure, the carvings, and everything, it doesn't seem like this could be achieved with the primitive instrument. So I am sure there is another reason, logic to it, or there must be some devices that they used differently, which is used in a different way today, run by electricity and stuff. They must have had their own devices for that. But that's a different question. I mean, I would keep it unanswered, and if you have any observations on that, please do share your comments. And this is the Yajnashala. So this is the place where all the rituals are performed. So I believe that this is the place where the deities are kept during the ritual. And see, these are the Agni Kundas. And okay, there is another clear observation here. See, people of the ancient times have always been fond of geometry and mathematics. You see the Agni Kundas built in triangle, square, and circular form. So, see, I am not very sure about the purpose of this, but the way these things have been constructed, the way these things have been used, it is a clear display of the geometric knowledge that the older people had. So that's pretty much with the structure here. Hey guys, I suddenly stopped by at a carving here. I don't really know. I mean, this has gone through a lot of wear and tear over the years, so not really sure what you can make out of it.
But ये यहाँ के सारे pillars में है.
Yeah, so most of the pillars have one carving, not
The most-
particularly on one side, but it is on one of the sides of the pillar. So I think, and what the carvings you can see are on the stones that are built like this, not the straight ones. Okay, so only the ones which have a square base beyond a point are the ones where the carvings are available. And there is something again very interesting that I wanted to bring to your notice. See, not trying to promote any religion here, but again, Shivalingas have been a very common, what I would say, a structure, or for the people who call that as a device, so a popular instrument that has been in existence, especially in the southern part of India. You can see a lot of circular geometric patterns. These actually look like the current day's conversion of these sound waves into visuals. So I will show you a few clips of how today the sound waves are converted into visuals using the technology. But look at these things and see what is the relevance there, or what is the similarity of that. Could this mean, basically, because these temples have always been built at a height, at a top where there are no other obstacles that can from the sky? So could this mean that there were radio frequency signals that were sent out of these places, or it was just to make the place look good? But these patterns have been common across all the structures, across the places. So that does leave you with questions. All right, guys. So that's this Gomateshwara temple from Karkala. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Do like, share, and subscribe. And I've been noticing that I'm getting enough views, but the number of subscribers to the viewers is like too different. So I think a lot of you have not subscribed yet. Don't worry, I'm not charging you any money for subscribing, but do subscribe so that I get the count and motivation to make some more videos. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye bye.